Bright Cutie. Every student matters.
Now, Swami realized that his friendship with Somu and Sankar and P were not as meaningful and special to him outside the school. He thought Mani and Rajam to be his close friends, and he spent nearly the entire day with Mani and Rajam, even out of the school. Now, since they did not have the school to worry about, Swami wanted to play wanted to play, and he did not want to study at all. He told a coachman that it was his wish to get a hoop to play with. The coachman told Swami that he would get him a hoop in return of 5 rupees. That, my dear students, at the time that we are discussing about, 5 rupees were equivalent to 500 rupees in today's time. And for a child to arrange 500 rupees today is obviously not possible. So, same was with Swami. He arranged the money and he gave them to the coachman. He told the coachman that I have arranged this money with a lot of difficulty, and the coachman told, and he also told the coachman that he needed the hoop in 6 hours. Now he asked his granny for the money. We've been told about how he arranged the money. So he asked his granny, but she did not have any money. He then remembered that Ebenezer had claimed that God helps those who pray to him. And he hoped that some magic would be performed and he would end up getting some money. He gathered 6 pebbles and he put them in a box with sand and prayed over it in the room where there was a small temple of the house. He decided that he would wait for half an hour, but he opened the box when 10 minutes were left. He found pebbles only. Obviously, there were no coins, there was no magic, but he was afraid that God was going to be angry with him for being, having behaved in this ways. And therefore, he decided that he would bury the box somewhere very respectfully. Swami then went to Mani's house and he left from Mani's house and he found a large man who was at the door, who frightened him but turned out to be Mani's uncle. Swami asked Mani to lend him 6 paise, but Mani also did not have any money with himself, and he refused to give him anything that belonged to his uncle. 2 weeks later, Swami went to Rajam and asked to borrow a policeman, saying that the coachman had robbed him. So Swami had given the money to the coachman, but the coachman did not return. He had taken those 5 rupees and disappeared. So he went to Rajam's house to complain about how the coachman had robbed him. Rajam suggested that they would attack the man, but Swami said that he was very, scared of doing so. He said, he told Rajam that he'd given the coachman 12 paisa, saying that 6 or 5 rupees was something that he could not arrange. And he also mentioned that the coachman's young son made faces and threatened him whenever he tried to go to the coachman's house to ask for the money. Now, the next day, Swami and Mani went to the coachman's house. Rajam had made a plan for Mani to make friends with the coachman's son and kidnap him. And Swami would go to the house. Now, Swami pointed out to the house. On the way, only Swami got scared because that was something he had never done and he never thought of doing so as well. He was afraid and he told Mani that The coachman has already returned the 12 paisa he had taken, but Mani did not believe him at all, and they continued with the plan. Swami pointed out at the house that belonged to the coachman, and Mani decided that Swami was going to come to the door with him. Now, outside the house, Mani hit Swami and started shouting at him so that a crowd would gather, and that crowd included the coachman's son. Mani told the crowd that Swami was a stranger, that he did not know Swami at all, and that Swami was asking for money from him, and that is why he was fighting. The coachman's son said that Swami should be sent to jail. Swami stood up and said to the coachman's son about the money his father had taken from him. But Mani interfered in between by offering a toy to the coachman's son and promising him that he will get a bigger toy if he left with him. The boy agreed, but he ran back to his house with the toy. Mani knocked on the door until the neighbors of the coachman they came and they pushed Mani and Swami away from that place, and they started throwing stones at them, and they left their dogs behind them as well.